belief. And then there was the other time when I believe it was Peter, John, and at the moment I can't remember the third disciple that separated and they went away and they saw the glory on Yahusha, on Jesus, and they saw, I believe it was Moses and Elijah that was on either side of him. And the first thing Peter says when he sees all three of them, he gets overwhelmed and he says, let's create three temples, or let's create three, yeah, something like that, three temples. And he mentioned each of their names. Well, the other two, Elijah and Moses, were very frightened. They didn't say anything because they understood that he just really kind of said that let's make a temple for and make them equal as Yahusha, and we're not. You know, we praise and we worship. They knew who he was. And of course, the disciples were still having problems like believing and fully believing and understanding what it is that was going on. So then you have when they came down from that location and he met up with the other disciples, well, there was more, he had to deal with more disbelief. So when he came down from where they were, he met up with the other disciples, and there was other people there with the disciples. A man approached Yahusha and said, will you please remove this demon from my child? I asked your disciples to remove this demon, and they could not remove it. And Yahusha flipped out. He said, how much longer am I going to suffer with this unbelieving generation? Yahusha believed that they should have been able to remove this demon away from this child because he was there and they should have had belief in faith. If this woman who was bleeding could be healed based off of her belief in Yahusha, they should have been able to remove this demon from this child because they should have had belief in Yahusha and his power, and they would have been able to remove the demon. And they were not. So Yahusha had to remove the demon himself. They asked, why couldn't we do it? He said that this demon has to be removed, I believe he said, with fasting and prayer. But clearly it was really the belief